Good afternoon, everyone. It has been a while since I posted my last video. We are approaching the end of summer, but we still got summer going. We still have a week's worth of 35-degree Celsius weather coming up in the next week. This is the first cool day we've had in the past 7 days, and I thought I'd better do a harvest while we're at it. Now, a couple of things. No clothesline. I don't know if you remember from the other videos, we had a clothesline here and I got it removed yesterday. So the idea is to continue on with the stones, and excuse the bird in the background. Goodness me. So the idea is to extend this area where it's just garden beds, a bit like that, and maybe come out here with the stones where I am. I don't know. It depends on my budget and time and hot weather and cold weather and everything else that plays a role in setting up a garden. So today I decided to harvest my spring onions. They are basically done, and this is the last of the summer harvest, so I won't be harvesting probably. If I set that pot up with potatoes, I probably won't be able to do any harvesting until May, June, July this year. It has been too hot to set up the garden. I don't know what that bird is. If anyone knows that bird call, let me know. So, without further ado, the spring onions are going. See? I don't know why we have to pay for them in the shops, because they're quite easy to grow when the seed actually germinates. Now, I've already cut these once in the last video. This one I've been keeping my eye on. It's so huge. Look at that. That's got to be the biggest spring onion I have ever grown. Now I've got to figure out what to do with them. That's that part. This part didn't do terribly well, but there's still spring onions. Let's have a look. Oh, oh, we've got a bulb. Now that is interesting. That is very interesting. Let's have a look. What else have we got? The soil's pretty good, so I'm definitely going to plant some potatoes in this lot. Yeah, okay. Nice one, mate. I wonder why these bulbed and the other ones didn't. Interesting. So there we go. That's the last of the spring onions. I just had a bug on my finger. I will be planting some more. Excuse me, my shadow's in the way. I will be planting some more pretty soon, now that I know how to grow them and now that I know what I'm doing. Right, spinach is still going, pumpkins didn't amount to much, and we still haven't done that garden bed yet. Like I said, we're waiting on the hot weather to... I like to say F off, but I better say disappear. In Australia it's hot for 6 months and it's cold for 6 months. And if you live in Queensland, you got no hope. Now I hope you can hear me above the wind. We also have some tomatoes. Now this garden bed is doing me head in, because what we should have done is put some tarpaulin down to block the weeds coming through, but have a look at it. I really got to get stuck in and do something about it. So here's a story. about these tomatoes. They got attacked by a rat. Oh shivers, I've got more than what I think I've got. And the thing is, I caught the rat in the netting. And I'm watering the garden and I see this thing bouncing up and down like this. I'm thinking, what the heck's that? So I went and had a closer look. It was a rat. Look at the damage it's done. Not that I mind, because I'm hoping what will happen is that he's pushed the seeds down with his feet and they'll come up again next summertime. That's what I'm hoping. But oh my god, it was about the size of my hand. And of course, when a girl sees a rat, it's like, eee, like this, you know. Look at these tomatoes. Thankfully he did not take all of them, but I will harvest this lot because they're just about ripe and they can ripen a bit more in the kitchen. They've still got flowers, but basically this plant is pretty much done. Let's check. Oh, that sun's still warm. It's 24 degrees at the moment and it's just still hotty hot, hot, hot. Any more? There's a couple more down there. So, yeah, how are we going for time? Six minutes. So that's it in a nutshell, folks. The last of the summer harvest. Now, let's talk what we're going to do. Talk about what we're going to do. I'm standing in the shade if I can. This garden bed is going to be spinach. Finally found a supplier of garlic in Victoria, of all places, so I'm going to give her some money for some bulbs tomorrow. I could not find anybody to deliver any garlic to me in South Australia without paying top dollar for it. And even if it was free, I'd still have to go and pick it up, which I can't do because I don't have a car. I've also found, if I do get the seeds, Gigi, the garden girl on YouTube, has promised me some cosmos seeds. I cannot find cosmos seed flowers anywhere in Bunnings, anywhere in Adelaide, and I do not know why. That one is a bit of a mystery. So we're going to do that. We're going to start setting up our potatoes. This bed here, I don't know if anything's going to grow in it because we've got that thing hanging over, but I have to deal with that in my own way. Celery, cabbages, turnips and parsnips and the onions, I think. That's if I can get them to grow. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I haven't got any more garden beds because that garden bed there is going to require at least 20 bags of soil. You hear something rattling, it's the shed doors. So yeah, lemon tree still going. Look at it. It's a dwarf lemon tree. It's almost the size of it's pretty much as tall as the house. Unbelievable. So every now and then I plant something and every now and then I harvest something. And that's just the way at the moment. I haven't fully, the garden's not set up to continually do harvesting all the time. So I hope you enjoyed that little harvest, guys. I was quite surprised about the spring onions starting to bulb up. But yeah, I will catch up with you guys later. And hopefully I'll have the garden a bit more set up and the hot weather's gone. Alright, lovely people. Talk to you all later. Bye.